heaven, no one knows. Are you out there? Tell me that you're somewhere. Don't just turn away. I'm afraid this might be over. Overdose. Well, I'll be lonely forever. Is your silence just a deadly sound? Is it getting better? 'Cause I'm falling to my knees right now. Somebody save my soul. So I don't have to ever feel so lonely forever. I've been searching for your heartbeat. Don't leave me lonely.
It's been a long couple of weeks, but we are finally here, the season premiere of the Women's Warfare. We are so buzzed tonight. We have a stacked card. The main event, of course, the return of Casey Adams going against Jazz Shortbridge. We have showcase fights, we have rivalries, we have a lot going on. Sit back and enjoy the show. Okay then, what is going on? So welcome to the first fight of the night. Tony Rose just took the walk down to the ramp. We didn't mean to skip it. We were just a bit busy. Cynthia Taylor, of course, very interesting. We saw her debut really at the Rumble. Obviously didn't win it, but you don't expect someone on their first day to win. It would be a bit crazy, right? But she's feeling positive. She's feeling energetic. I like it. It'd be fun to see how she actually does tonight. One-on-one competition against Tony Rose. Obviously Tony was going to go or went for the Gladiator Championship, of course, but it did not work out the way that she planned. And Scorpio Red, finally, after trying for so long, gets the W, gets the championship, and then sort of starts acting out. And that's been a thing that we've seen, a pattern all week. Ever since Cheese has moved over to the Wednesday brand, the women have started going nuts. Everyone's going crazy. We got psychos on the loose. We got stories, we got tag teams, we got the belts back. It's all looking positive. Marcus is going to ring that bell or signal for the bell, and let's get this one underway then. Fight 1 of 6 tonight. It's been a while since we've been in Warfare. I've missed it. We are back though, and the arena obviously looking as beautiful as ever as Tony slams Cynthia to the mat. Looking for a springboard. And look, I've gotten to know Tony. Obviously her and Shane's relationship is a little bit more stable again now. Great girl and looks after him a lot, especially after the attack that happened on Shane during the weekend, the last weekend. And yeah, one of those situations really. People were trying to say it was me. Look, I've kicked the shit out of my son, but you know what? Faded Skull kicked the shit out of Shane Roberts. Me? Cheese? I would never dream of hurting my bite. Y'all tripping. Like Scorpio. No, I mean like Tony's tripping. Just missing the springboard's going to go top rope blow, looking to send it on. I keep going to say Scorpio. I don't know why. Cynthia. New wrestler, so I'm not good with the names, and we don't have the name tags at the bottom anymore. So I need to literally remember their names. If I haven't seen them fight before, it could be a bit tricky, Tony Rose in the corner though. What's Cynthia thinking here? Straight into that turnbuckle. Padded turnbuckle, luckily. And Cynthia now with a knee. Oh, wow, hang on. Interesting. Hold there. Very interesting indeed. That's going to be a suplex. Launching Tony as well. And I'm going to go for the cover. It's going to be a one kick out just after one from Tony. Surely she's not going to be down and out that quickly. Not the opening fight of the night. That's not what we signed up for. Obviously Tony, previous Crash Course champion. Had quite the rivalry. A bit of a rivalry with Jazz. A bit of a rivalry with Chloe Minu Ike. Now just finding her feet, I believe. Main event tonight, obviously the return of Casey Adams going against Jazz Shawbridge, the women's champion. tag team champion, and Jazz made a little joke last night. Asked me if she could potentially go against Scorpio just one time, and then if she wins, she would vacate the championship straight away. I know what she's trying to do. Become, you know, every single champion in the women's brand. I respect it. Of course I respect it. You got to respect the hustle. A nasty move there from Cynthia. She's going to go for the pin on Tony. It's going to be a 2 count then. Kick out though from Tony just after 2. She's not done yet. Cynthia's going to run to the top rope. Tony's laying on her front. Moving out of the way there. It looks like Tony may be introducing a weapon into this fight. Getting things started early on. No LED screen. Just weapons on every side of the ring. Now Cynthia with his kicks. Hang on. Definitely in control of this matchup so far, Cynthia. A good one-on-one debut to have, I would say. Going in with his strikes now. Marcus wiping off the sweat. It's getting hot in here, Marcus. The night's only just getting started. Kendo stick in play, straight to the midsection of Tony Rose. With the Tony Roberts. I don't know if they got married again, I'm not sure. What the hell just happened there? Tony now picking Cynthia up, and she's going to take her right to the turnbuckle. Trying to get that drop kick done, but did not pay out. Nasty punch there from Cynthia, and the ladies are taking it outside. Look at that guy in the yellow shirt getting his money's worth. Why does that guy look... Yeah, okay. Cynthia now with Tony back up to her feet. Tony just finding her feet really for the moment. Cynthia going back outside of the ring. Not really sure why she even went in. Oh, she's dragging Tony inside. That's what she's got planned. Is she going to go for the cover? Try and end this? No, get Tony back up to her feet. And then more strikes. MMA background potentially. She's very quick, Cynthia. I'll say that much. Now just trying to destroy the arm as much as possible. And this has pretty much been just me sitting down watching Tony getting her ass handed to her for the last 5 minutes. This is not fun. I want to see a little bit more from Tony Rose. More ambition. Oh, hang on. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Switching it up, getting the better of Cynthia on that move, and then jumping through with a springboard. Kendo stick back in play. And that kendo, you can see it's almost broken. But it just done that. Magic wand float. I mean, look at that kendo. That's taken some hits, eh? What's Cynthia thinking here? She's going to try and put Tony to bed. Going to go for the cover. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3 then. That was hard to watch in a way. But there we go, Cynthia Taylor picking up... Cynthia? It's got to be Cynthia. I'm not saying that name wrong. Cynthia Taylor picking up the W in this matchup. Then congratulations, of course, and good fight. Definitely. Right, so here we are, fight 2 of 6 tonight. And I think we're going to be seeing the debut then of Danny Shortbridge. Jazz obviously alongside her. We had a bit of a fallout on court, a bit of a discussion between me and Jazz. She wanted to come out here tonight and join ringside with Cassie, or go against Cassie, I suppose. And Danny, I mean, interesting character for sure. Not the feeling, not the vibe that Jazz brings to the table. Definitely a different vibe, totally. Very excited to see her fight tonight though, of course. Glad to have her over here at Wednesdays. The only issue that I have for Jazz Shawbridge is she can't get involved. Cassie asked me if she could have Carter James at ringside, which automatically makes this fight disqualification rules. Intergender rules. No one can get involved. Cassie Chaos walking down with Carter James. I mean, Carter James, look at the guy. The history that he's had, the legends that he has worked with in the past. Cassie obviously switching up the look a little bit from what we saw on the weekend, what we've previously seen. A lot of confidence in her, and look, I've seen her, I've trained with her, I know how she is in the ring. I'm excited for this one for sure. I'm a neutral, I'm a commentator, I'm a neutral, I have to be. Let's get this one underway then. Danny and Cassie going at each other, and Jazz we can see in the corner just chilling. Very interesting switch up of attire from Jazz Shawbridge, of course. Probably the greatest, or one of the greatest when it comes to the attires in SCW, always unique as hell. But let's see how Danny Shawbridge, then the sister of Jazz, can get on. Is she going to be another Freya to Warrior Val? You know, someone who doesn't really add up, someone who doesn't do the job quite like Jazz does? Or will she be a surprise and actually end this unbeaten streak or unpinned streak that Cassie has been rocking for the last couple of years? Danny just with the feet work at the moment, now getting Cassie back up to her feet. A lot of leg work from Danny early on. Kickboxing, passed, I'm not too sure. I'll do that move. I'll do that move. What's Danny thinking here then? Top rope. Calling Cassie back up to her feet. Cassie taking the bait, but now... No. Cassie doesn't take the bait. B8, look at that. Stomp to the face. And straight to the back there. Obviously Marcus, the referee on Wednesdays, he refuses, Mark refuses to come over to Wednesdays after Jazz beat him up one time, and nobody home there from Cassie Chaos. Now we're going to have Danny in the corner, but an elbow, getting back at it. I thought we could have seen the famous Chaos Forever there. Jazz looking very concerned. Well, Danny was getting a head kicked in, but switching it up again. A lot of back and forth between these two. That's what we like to see, evenly matched fights. I mean, could that be a bit of an insult? I don't know. Obviously, Danny's brand new, so maybe not evenly matched. I don't know the history, really, of Danny Shawbridge. Actually, saying that, I should know the history of Danny Shawbridge, because it was provided to me. That's my problem. Nice moonsault there. Where was it to? I'm giving you guys some lore here, if I can find it anyway. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. Nasty hold here from Cassie. She's going to try and get Danny to tap. I'm surprised Jazz is holding her cool there. She's pretty much next door. Could have sort of interrupted, but decided not to. Fair play. But here we go then. Danny grew up in Trafford with Jazz, 3 brothers and a grandparents. They watched wrestling from a young age, and the brothers helped them get into wrestling. Obviously, Jazz took the first step and inspired Danny and one of her brothers to leave to try and enter the wrestling world. After a long chat with me, we agreed to give Danny a contract. Have I missed something bad here? Kick out. Did I miss a finisher? If I was reading that lore and I missed a finisher, I apologise. My bad. Look at that. Nasty kick there from Cassie. Now the punches straight to the skull. Brutal. Take it to the corner. Could we be seeing it right now? I think we are. I think we are. Look, I had this hit on me myself the other day. Go on. Look, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. The chaos forever. She ain't done yet. She ain't done yet. Gonna go for the cover. 1 and done. What a result and what a W. Of course, Danny Shawbridge, maybe not the greatest debut, but look, she went the whole way. You know, she put up a fight, to be fair to her. You've got to give it to her. Cassie Chaos is the winner of this fight, and I think that Jazz is just going to sort of sit back. There's no need to run in and jump her. That's not your style. Carter James cheering in the background.
What more can I say? Yo, what more can I say? This be my combination, hustle, no hesitation. You know it's understated when they calling me the great. Yeah, listen, what more can I say? Yo, what more can I?
Alright then, so here we go. Fight 3. I believe this will be Iris, if I remember the entrance well. Very dark at the moment. Iris is here. Now look, I love Iris, okay? I'm just so sad to see the results at the moment. There needs to be a W. It has to happen. Could this be the night? I really hope so. I really hope so, man. She needs it. Everyone loves Iris. Put it in the chat. Put it in the YouTube comments. I can't see it right now because we're not live. But I want to see it. Iris moment in the YouTube comments. She's going to get the W tonight. It's written in the stars. It's got to happen for her. It has to. It has to. Microphone just went a little bit. Then I had a phone call really, but we'll see my microphone went. Look at the theatre though. You've got to love this arena. Gives that proper ECW theatre vibes. And look, I don't even want to talk about this girl. I don't even want to bring her up. The disrespect. Calling me an alienist. An alienist? The fuck? E.T., phone the fuck home right now. How am I a fucking alienist? I respect your brother, so I'm gonna respect you. But just a little bit, don't get it twisted. Breaking into my office. I mean, who does she think she is? Who does she think she is? Look at Lorelei buzzed. Iris getting the show on the road then, I suppose. Getting a show on the road, does that make sense? Not really. But it'll work, it'll work. Lorelei is quite hench. Tall. I'm not going to say too much because then I'll be alienist again most likely, so. I'm an Iris fan tonight, okay? I have to be. But yeah, obviously Women's Tag Championships come back, so we are expecting to see a few women tag teams, which should be interesting. Now what's Lorelei thinking here? Oh, right into the thigh. Kick straight to the thigh there, and I want to know how tall Lorelei is. She's like Chemical Kev size. Obviously Chemical Claire. We saw her at the Rumble. It's going to be a 1 count quickly. It's going to be a 2 count. Thank God it wasn't a 3 count. Back up to their feet, and Lorelei just destroying at the moment. Gotta say, Tony Rose got destroyed, okay? The last fight was quite even, to be fair. Danny and Cassie, you didn't know who the better one was, really, until obviously the Chaos Forever hit. For this, Iris just needs to do what she's doing now, but 5 times more. You know, she's looking for opportunities, moments of weakness. We need more than that. Lorelei there with those nasty punches, unforgiving. We've obviously announced Steel Mania 2. Not the last pay-per-view before Unmistaken, the second to last pay-per-view before Unmistaken. The date has not been confirmed yet, purely because, you know, it's up to 2K really. But it will be happening at some point. Do not fear, the road to Unmistaken 2 is nearly upon us, to be honest. We're getting very, very close to it. Look at this, trying to get this submission locked in now. I think she's gonna do it. Lorelei is shaking her head. What? Oh, she got out of it. She got out of that bloody quickly, didn't she? 3 seconds. Can we do some performance enhancers checks? Is that okay? Can we get some checks? This girl just got out of a submission quicker than... At least I stopped. That's the good thing about cheese, alright? I used to make inappropriate jokes. Now I stop. I don't do it. I stop myself before I say it. It's an accomplishment in my opinion. Oh, nasty clothesline there. Sending Lorelei straight to the outside, and Iris going to go flying here. Back, oh my days! She wasn't even looking. She wasn't even looking. Insane there from Iris. We need some SCW logos in this arena. Where the hell's the SCW logo? Where's the SCW attire? Where's the advertising? What's going on here? I've only just noticed that. Why is it so unbranded? We need to up this. I like the arena, don't get me wrong, I like it. It's nice, it's simple, it's red, it's black, it's grey. What's not to like, right? We just need a little bit of SCW. You know, that little touch. Obviously, the SCW attire. Season 2 drop. Not too sure on what discount codes are up at the moment. But go check it out. But if you do check it out, be aware. It may take 6 weeks to arrive. When it does arrive, it'll be worth it though, trust me. So only order if you're patient. If you're impatient, don't. I've been waiting since November for one thing. But it's on the way, you know. As long as it's on the way, cheese is come. Look at that there from Iris while I was chatting shit. Come on, Iris, do it. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Oh, so close, man. So darn close, brother. My God. Iris now top rope. She is not finished yet. Call in. Lorelei up to her feet. Lorelei? I can't remember. I think it's Lorelei. It's got to be in it. Lorelei. Makes sense. Going to go for the pin now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Let's go! Come on! Come on! Look, I'm sorry, Lorelei, but let's go. Iris needed this, man. She needed this. Cheese GM. It's what I do. It's what I do, all right? I create winners. I make winners. You're looking at the new El Paprika, the female Paprika. 2 months' time, she's going to be walking around with the World Championship. Alright then, so here we go, fight 4 of 6. Look at that referee just chilling. Marcus is sitting outside, and you're seeing it correctly. Gorgeous championship. The jacket, not selling it as well as we would like, unfortunately, with the little cut through. But that championship is fucking beautiful. It is absolutely fucking gorgeous. It's just amazing, look at it. Look at it, it's a shame it's around this lady right here, but it looks insane. It actually looks ridiculous, like it almost looks better than the World Championship. It almost does. It's the first time I've really seen it like in entrance. I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one, I went hard on that one. I went hard on that one, and they deserve it. They deserve it, the woman. Their own pay-per-view soon, because of how patiently been waiting for warfare. They deserve it. And here we are then. I mean, Caitlyn? It's got to be Caitlyn. If I get that wrong, I do apologise. Caitlyn? It's got to be Caitlyn Reed. Yeah, Caitlyn, surely. Obviously, Royal Rumble winner, right? How insane is that? I was going to say she reminds me of Tiny Rose, but I think she's just doing the old... is it the Tony Priscilla? A lot of people have done the live entrance, of course. It's quite a commonly used thing, I suppose. But yeah. How will she get on tonight? Time will tell. Royal Rumble winner, though. Going to be going against the world champion in April. We're excited for it. April seems so long away, but trust me, it'll come quickly. So then we have Miss Reeves and Miss Red, or Mrs. I don't know if they're married. That's why we call them by their first names. So we don't have to get confused. Why did I even say that? Alright, Caitlyn. Is it? I forgot her name now. Is it Caitlyn? This is why when people are new, alright, I need it down the bottom. I need their names down the bottom, bro. Alright, Scorpio. Obviously, yeah, I mean, Scorpio has been waiting a long time for that push, and you know, she's been a bit nasty, been a bit rude to Jessie Heartache, which I'm not too keen on. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Like I said, look, there's been a lot of crazy shit happening. Alright? We have crazy people about. Jazz Shawbridge is looking to... I mean, she's been consistently a lovely human being, right, since June. Is she really snapping? 7 months into a face gimmick? Is it going to happen? I mean, I get it, right? I get it. She got jumped by Warrior Val on Warrior Val's return. Jumped by Chloe before her fight. And then jumped by Cassie a couple days ago at the pay-per-view. She does get jumped quite a lot. And for someone who tries to be the good girl, the heel, the baby face, it's going to make you snap eventually, of course. I understand that. Scorpio Red, pop, rope. And the thing about Caitlyn as well is she can go for what she wants. It's up to her. It's sort of like the briefcase where you can't cash in any time. It's obviously going to be in April, but you can decide what championship you want to go for, whether you want to go for that Gladiator title, the tag championship, or of course indeed the world championship should Jazz ever depart from it. We don't know. Going to be a pin, though, kick out from Caitlyn pretty quickly on. Cheese is like doing work at the same time, so if you hear me typing on my laptop, it's just because I'm a multitasker, right? I'm a multitasking guy. When you run more than one business, you've got to be a multitasking guy. It just happens. Scorpio back up to her feet. Oh, hang on. Caitlyn just came sprinting. What's she thinking now? Going to go for the cover. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2, then kick out just after 2. Not enough to put Caitlyn down. Or Scorpio thinking here. She's got Kendo. Why did my voice go so high then? Like, Kendo. She's got Kendo. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm late 20s. I should be, voice dropping right now. That just makes no sense. Hang on. Switching it up. Scorpio going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out just after 2. Scorpio arguing with the referee here. We aren't getting any 15-minute... I wouldn't say we've had squashers. Any squashers, really. I wouldn't say that, but we're not having any, bloodthirsty... A woman can't bleed. But don't take that on this game, alright? On this game, for some reason, women don't bleed. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I don't know why. I have no fucking clue. I can't lie. It's probably the strangest thing 2K would ever decide to do. But from my knowledge anyway, women genuinely cannot bleed on this. You won't see it in SCW. I don't know why. It's a very weird thing, to be honest, in an equal world. But yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if we no longer have blood in these games soon enough, as awful as that sounds. And now Scorpio snapping. We've seen this a lot recently. People just picking up weapons and going fucking crazy on each other. Like, she's just absolutely gone mad. Royal Rumble winner? No fucking chance. Guy in a yellow shirt still enjoying his night, as we can see. Now we need to take these bats off people. It's only the bat that seems to have issues. Everything else seems to be calm, but the second someone gets a fucking bat out, they just go batshit crazy, mind the pump. Scorpio thinking it into the, well, I don't know if that went into the ring post. I want to say it did, just so it sounds better. But it looks like she actually just missed the ring post. Scorpio now back outside of the ring. These two definitely putting on a fight for sure. An interesting one to watch so far. Straight onto the knee. What's Scorpio thinking? Launching Caitlyn straight over to the ramp there. And now we've got the bat back in play. Gotta say, impressive fight between these two at the moment. Potentially fight of the night. Would you expect anything less though? Mid-card champion and Royal Rumble winner. I wouldn't expect anything less. What is Scorpio doing? Scorpio's in her zone right now. She's feeling herself. Her energy. Okay? Don't. Just don't. Scorpio again with some kicks. And these two just outside of the ring, kicking the hell out of each other at the moment. Got the leg locked in here. Not going to be of any effect. Well, I mean, it'll fuck up her leg. Of course it will. But if she taps, it don't mean shit. Scorpio looking for another weapon. And we're going to have a sledgehammer. It's going to get even more ugly now. The sledgehammer shots are just going to be driven straight to, I was going to say Cynthia. Who's this one again? Caitlyn? I don't even know if that's her name. I may have been saying her name wrong this whole show. I'm pretty sure it was Caitlyn. Caitlyn Reeves, I swear it is. I'm like 95% certain. Look, I'm not Stan Stevens, right? Saying that Tony Rose isn't Tony Rose, at least. I may be getting something wrong, but I'm still getting something right at the same time. What a fight between these two so far, though. Jesus Christ. It's just no sign of slowing down. These two are just kicking the hell out of each other outside of the ring. Are we looking at a potential rivalry here? I don't know. Oh, right to the face. Now she's just going to snap. Go to town on that bat. Driving it straight to Scorpio. Now just throwing the bat on the floor. What is Caitlyn thinking here? Such a performance from both of these two at the moment. And what a weekend they had. What a free-falling event they had. And Caitlin now going to go for the pin. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3 then. Caitlin Reese picking up the W. Hell of a battle between the two. Fight of the night for certain so far. Obviously, we do have the main event to come. So let's not be too hasty. Okay, so just before the main event tonight, we have a showcase fight. 2 women making their debuts. Alice coming out, barring the old tank that Jazz used to rock. I like it. Shooting the cannon as well. What an entrance to make.
Making her way to the ring from New York, Alice.
And yeah, like I said, we haven't really seen much of Alice or Astrid. Is going to be interesting to see how they get on tonight. So coming out next then, this is Astrid making her debut as well at Wednesday. Or Women's Warfare. Wednesday's Women's Warfare. It's a lot of W's to say. We just call it WWW. Be the easiest way, I suppose. Or just Warfare. Warfare makes sense, right? Yeah, Astrid making a debut alongside Alice, who will be victorious in this one. Let's get this underway. Both of these women fired up, obviously just missing out really on the Rumble that happened on the weekend, so good way to get their name out there tonight. We like to see 2 new people going against each other every now and again. Rope break. Interesting. Didn't even know this was an Extreme Rules, but there we go. Rope breaks off. I have rope break off on my settings. How's that even happen? I don't know. Yeah, Astrid just stomping on Alice. Now going to carry Alice sort of to the middle of the mat, I guess. Surely not going to try and go for a pinfall this early on. Yes, she is. It's going to be a 1, but a kick out just after 1 from Alice. Not going to be done that easy. Alice back up to her feet now and then in a grapple. What's Alice thinking it? Taking Astrid to the ropes. Straight into the ropes there, and now just dropping the knee straight to the side. Alice now just using the arm, using the mat, everything to her advantage, but a leg sweep, getting Astrid back up to her feet. Now Astrid on top again. Strength here from Astrid to display. Just deadlifting. Dropping Alice straight down to the mat. That was a nasty fall. Astrid goes to the top rope. Marcus not too happy with it. Dropping the elbow. And now feeling pumped up. Getting the fans to remember her name. And now just dropping her down with the knee and launching Alice. Hang on. It's going to be a nasty slam straight to the mat, and she's going to go for the cover rope break. Man, just look at the strength again on display here. It's just insane. Astrid proving that she is no one to be messed with. Dropping Alice straight back down to the canvas. And going to repeat it, I believe. Definitely a showcase fight, just showcasing the raw strength that comes with being Astrid. Alice showing what it's like to be small and nimble, though. You can use it to your advantage. And what is Astrid thinking here? Gonna gloat again. Get a bit cocky. And runs from the ropes. And now I'm gonna go top rope. Look at Marcus. He ain't gonna do nothing, is he? Gonna go for the cover now. It's gonna be a 1. It's gonna be a 2. Kick out though from Alice just after 2. Astrid now picking Alice back up to her feet. Looking to try and finish it now. Interesting. Not done yet. Slammed straight to the mat. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3. Then Astrid picking up the W just before the main event in this showcase fight. Congratulations to her, of course. It's been a great warfare, as always. And hang on. Alice looking to shake hands with Astrid here. Okay, I like it. I like it. That's nice of them. Mature. But yeah, let's move on to the main event of the evening then. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. The one, the only, the greatest to ever do it, the Hall of Famer, the legend. Just look at that attire. Look at the hair. Just the whole vibe. Wiping the feet, it's proud. It's a privilege to be working with Jazz again, I tell you that much, it really is. Regardless whether we like each other or not. I understand her frustrations, of course. And our cat cannot ever forgive her for destroying photos of my son, for smashing up my office. And it's hard to, but Casey Adams obviously would have got a bigger pop should have she returned at the season premiere, but obviously returned at the Rumble instead. Excited to see how she gets on tonight though. Casey and Jazz, bit of a history. I don't think they've really had much of a fight against each other before. I do know, of course, that Casey did do what Jazz was unable to do, and she did beat Warrior Val. That bit of black hair dye, like on the white bit. I think she needs Jazz to dye her hair. That could help. We'll see. Maybe they get on after this fight. Here we go though, Jazz and Casey Adams. Let's get this one underway. World champion against Casey Adams. Like I said, yeah, she isn't available, or wasn't available for a long time, but is back now. We see this move a lot from people. Jazz upside down and gonna get slammed straight to the canvas. Moves out of the way though, pretty quickly. Gonna go for a submission. Obviously Jazz made it to a Queen of the Ring final, but did I say Queen of the Ring? If not, I apologise, it is Queen of the Ring, they're not Queen of the Ring obviously. Queen of the Ring final, lost against Hannah Fox in that particular matchup. And now it's going to be Jazz straight into the turnbuckle there. And a kick straight to the face to knock her down. Casey going to go for the cover. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though from Jazz just after 2. JH on the knees. You got to love it. Now what's Jazz thinking here? Just launching Casey Adams across the ring. Now dropping the feet. And those nasty studs. Look at the studs going into the skin there. Oh, and straight to the midsection with the studs. Unforgiving. The slap. We love to see it, and now just going in. Picking Casey. Kathy and Casey, we've got too many of these names. Obviously, Jazz and Cassie, quite the nasty rivalry that we're seeing before us at the moment. It's going to be a cover from Jazz. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though from Casey. Not enough yet. And Jazz got Casey back up to her feet, throwing the punches. Going to go for another cover here. It's going to be a 1 kick out there. I was going to say that's a bit of a weird time to go for the cover, really, Jazz. Top rope. Calling Casey back up to her feet. But Casey moving out of the way and going to go outside of the ring. No man's land. And we're going to have a bat, but the bat's not going to be used. If we see the bat being used, God bless you all. You're going to get your head kicked in. I don't know if that's what you want. Have your head kicked in. What a win this will be though for Casey Adams, of course, injecting herself back into the women's brand, showing that she is someone to be noticed if she can beat Val and then come back and beat Jazz straight away. Huge statement, really. Submission now from Jazz outside of the ring. Marcus not paying any attention. Guy in a yellow shirt going fucking mental over there. We like yellow shirted dude, he's a nice guy. We always ask them to bring their brightest clothes. Casey going to go back into the ring. Jazz going to bring the bat. Watch out, Casey. That's what you get for snoozing. Completely missing the target there, and now Jazz is going to go ham. And this is the thing, a spear there from Casey out of nowhere. I was just about to say, Jazz is fueled up at the moment. She's got so much anger pent inside of her. She's going to want to let it out. Table? They're going ham for the main event, they are. Got table in play. Is it just going to be a tease, though? We've seen that table be teased a few times before. Casey going to go for the pin now on Jazz. She looks in pain, Jazz. Landed nasty, but kicking out just after 2. Not enough at the moment. Casey Adams looking to go to the top rope though. She's calling Jazz back up to her feet. And sending it, Jazz catching Casey there and slamming her straight to the mat. And hang on, what's she thinking here? What's she thinking here? Okay, 1, 2, kick out. Just at the nick of time. Just at the nick of time. I'm worried a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I definitely have the right... I'm sure everything's calm. I'm sure everything's calm. I was meant to get a moveset. I don't think I've got a moveset. So, Jazz, forgive me. If that was your finisher, I do apologise. What's got low battery? What the hell's got low battery? What's talking to me? Oh, it's my AirPods. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Who's got low battery? Jazz now with the sledgehammer. What a fight this has been so far. Really trying to live up to what we just saw previous. And now just Jazz with those sledgehammer shots. I don't know what happened to these wrestlers recently, but ever since they get a weapon now, they just don't give a fuck. Concussion. What's a concussion? Oh shit, that one landed straight on the top of her head. She's just had a kid, hasn't she? She's like just come off maternity leave. And she's taking sledgehammer shots to the freaking head. Trust me, having a child is enough of a migraine, and try and deal with that too. Now Casey with the bat. Jazz managing to get out of it, take the bat off her pretty quickly and knocking Casey sort of to the floor, but just reversals and reversals from the two at the moment. It's just not stopping. Nasty shot though, on straight to the head again. Jazz moving out of the way. Oh, that slap! What? She just slapped the bat. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Of course it's going to be a 3. Jazz Shortbridge picking up the W. Not going to be losing on her season premiere. What a slap though. Literally just made the bat go flying. Jazz Shortbridge, another W. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and make sure you catch Mayhem tomorrow season premiere. We will see you there. Goodbye.